Joined by Bryan Snyder. He's the head coach at Washington Elite Volleyball. They were picked number 1 in this year's preseason poll. Coach, you returned to the winner's circle last season, winning your ODAC record 13th volleyball championship. Talk a little bit about that experience for not only yourself but for the players.
Well, I think for all the current players, that was their first championship, so it was very special to. We only had one senior on the roster, and the rest were younger than that. So the other girls had been that was the third straight final, and they'd come up short the 2 previous years. So it meant a lot to those players. For me, it was very special because I got to see the enjoyment that they got out of it, and I felt like we've been good enough to win the past couple of years, and we just, like I said, we came up short. But it's something that we set out to do every year. It's very important to us to try to compete for that conference championship. So it was nice to achieve that goal. I think it validated a lot of the time and effort that we all put into going after that, and certainly hard fought. I thought that we definitely had to work for it last year, and it was very exciting, and we're looking forward to this year and trying to hopefully win another one.
You had a good mix of young and old last year, so some good upperclassmen and some newcomers that really stepped up. What do you expect out of your upperclass returning players this year as far as leading some of those newcomers? And those newcomers that got some time last year, what do you expect out of them as far as their progression?
Yeah, I think we have, we have 3 seniors this year, and all 3 of them have played a lot for the past 3 years. 2 of them will be captains this year, so we rely on them a lot to show everybody else just exactly what it takes to be successful, to uphold the standard that we have in our gym on a daily basis, to not let the younger kids slide by with anything. And then I think that freshman class we had last year got a ton of experience playing last year, not only in the postseason but throughout the season. I think we ended up with four freshmen on the court in the ODAC final for most of that match, and that's invaluable experience. A lot of times freshmen have to come in and sort of learn things quickly, and we didn't have that luxury. So, early in the year, we probably lost a couple matches that maybe I felt we shouldn't have based on just talent alone. But I think we learned from those experiences and we got better. So I'm hoping that those sophomores will carry that over and be a big factor this year. You usually see a big physical improvement from the freshman to the sophomore year. I'm hoping that we will see that, as well as them being able to use that experience to help their mental game and their approach to the season as a whole.
You touched on the experience your new players had, and part of that was in the NCAA postseason. One of 2 ODAC teams to make the postseason, with Randolph-Macon also getting in that large bid. How close do you think the conference is in the profile growing nationwide? How close do you think the conference is to getting that 3rd team in to have those same experiences that your players have had?
Yeah, I think we've got to be very close. In fact, I thought last year Lynchburg was deserving of a bid. I wasn't on the committee, so I don't know all the other teams that were being considered. But I think if you just looked at Lynchburg's profile, they looked good on paper, just like several other teams that were in the tournament. So I think we're definitely getting close. Bridgewater came on really strong last year, Virginia Wesleyan, Emory and Henry. The conference is definitely getting better. We're seeing more coaches out, recruiting nationally and regionally. The players we face on a daily basis within the league are getting better and better and better. So I think we're getting close. It's hard to say with the regional alignment. I'm not sure how many Pool A's, Pool B's, Pool C's are available and all that, but I think we have teams that are worthy of consideration and worthy of a bid to the national tournament, 2, 3 every year. So hopefully that will happen soon. I think hopefully we can continue to go out and represent ourselves well against some of those teams in other conferences that have traditionally been thought of as stronger than the ODAC, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more respect in the future.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining us today, and good luck this season.
Thanks, JJ.